Yo, 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 yo. We're back, guys. We are back. Guys, you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click on because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to Cal Culture Radio. It is Vertical Live Tuesday. Akeem, what's cracking like and what's cracking like and what is cracking like?
You already know, man. Back at it. Doing it again. Let's get it popping.
I heard that. Shout out to everybody watching us all across the board. Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Make sure you follow. It's so very important for you guys to follow so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to those right now watching us on Rumble and also X, TikTok, Bingo Live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Vertical Live Tuesday, man. It is, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Hakeem. Miami is one of the weirdest weather in the world, bro. I remember last night it was raining, dry, raining, dry, raining, dry. Miami's one unique. Sometimes I be thinking, man, are they creating these weathers? That was I be thinking. I be like, bro, it don't be making sense sometimes, man.
Doesn't.
Moving along to sports. Sports. So Hakeem, we talked about this earlier this year. So UFC confirmed it is gonna do a fight at the White House, which is huge. Go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip.
There is talk of a July 4th fight. America's 250th birthday next summer.
Where at?
At the White House.
Okay.
It's a pretty big venue. Is that going to happen, Dana? What can you tell us?
It is definitely going to happen. I talked to him last night, him being the president, and I'm flying out there at the end of this month, and I'm going to sit down and walk him through, all the plans and the renderings, and we're going to start deciding what he wants and doesn't want. But yeah, it's definitely going to happen. Well, think about this. When you were just asking me, at the beginning how I felt about, where we are today. July 4th, 250th birthday of the United States of America, live on CBS from the White House.
Well,
so,
listen,
wow.
I like the live
excited.
on CBS. Anytime
No
you can say that. But word on the street was that Ivanka Trump was involved in this. Is that true?
Yeah, when he called me and asked me to do it, he said, I want Ivanka in the middle of this. So Ivanka reached out to me, and her and I started talking about the possibilities, where it would be. And, I put together all the renderings. I'm flying out there at the end of the month and going to sit down with those two and start figuring it out.
There is talk of a July.
Wow, Hakeem. So it is confirmed. It will be on July 4th, 2026. Really, 4th of July day. So, Hakeem, your thoughts of the UFC going to the White House?
I think this is going to be big. This is huge. To celebrate it with a Coliseum fight, what more can you want to say call America?
No, but this is my question is because of I think that's why he's deploying all those National Guards because they know the fight is coming. Because I was like, how would they be able to construct the fight? Like, they're going to have a big screen outside and people in front of the White House to be able to see it?
No.
That's my question is how would they be able to do it?
The way I see what might happen, I see they might build a platform in a stadium and it's going to be live with a bunch of people watching. And then it's going to be pay-per-view.
Man, but that's a huge, huge win for UFC. And we're going to talk about them also later on when it comes to money because they also doing something interesting too as well. So UFC is starting to become a huge, big thing. I remember growing up, UFC was like, so-so was on the come up. But now it's like, it's at the White House, bro. Oh, and Trump is a huge UFC fan. I'm just letting you know, he's a huge UFC fan. I think he pretty much go to all the major fights.
He loves that stuff.
Moving on to also when it comes to sports news, I came too. So if you don't know this guy, he's one of the Steelers player, Cameron Hayes, say he's not playing until he gets paid. Go right ahead. I can't play that clip.
Looking for my contract to be addressed. Honestly, looking to be valued in my eyes. When I look around and, at my position, I think I'm like, 22nd as a D-Tech on 36 as a D lineman. I know what I bring to to this team and what I'm capable of on and off the field. And so it's hard for me to, have after the year I've had to really justify playing at the number I'm playing at. I understand I signed a contract last year, but to be completely honest with you, when I signed that, I told them, when I have an all-pro year, expect me to come back. And you can look at the contract and see what it was, but I think everybody kind of giggled a little bit, but in my heads, I used it as motivation to go out there and prove it.
Now, here's the thing when it comes to Mr. Cameron, right? He did had a all-pro season last year. However, he signed a $29 million extensive contract, which is worth about $1.5 million a year, and he's still complaining. People don't understand. Like you just pay you a huge deal. Now he want to get paid more. What's your thought? A lot of people say he's whining and complaining for no reason.
These millennials, like, bro, give me.
And keeping in mind he is 36. He's an older guy.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm kind of confused. Give me $500,000 a year. I'll do it. I will do it.
That's why everybody say he's complaining. He's getting paid good money.
Yeah. Like, some things are just never enough for these guys. It's just best to just let these guys go and call it a day.
Well, Mike Thompson doesn't play that either. And remember, you got young guys coming out of college that's hungry and that have that eager to play for the NFL. Trust me, his position will be taken up very, very quickly. That's why they tickled. That's why they laugh, because they say, "Bro, we just gave you money, and now you need more money." Do you understand how this system works? When it comes to the National Football League, they will cut you so quick before your eyes even blink. That's how it works. So I don't know, but we will keep you guys posted on his contract negotiation to see if he will be able to get that money. If not, he's gonna probably just sit out for the rest of the season. They're gonna find another replacement. Them coaches and those people in the NFL, when it comes to money, they do not play. Also, when it comes to sports, so Taylor Swift and the Swifties will be going on Kelsey's, keep it in mind, Kelsey podcast. Go right ahead, Hakeem, played our preview this coming Wednesday.
Such a nice color on you.
Yes, I know. It's the color of your eyes, sweetie. That's why we match so well.
We're about to do a podcast. Such a nice color on you.
Yes.
So a lot of people are anticipating this podcast because
we're about to do a podcast. Such a nice color on you.
Yes.
Podcast,
it's the color of your eyes, sweetie.
So a lot of people are expected to tune in. This is going to be like one of the highest viewed show when it comes to Kelsey, because remember, everywhere Taylor Swift goes, the Swifties are going with her, and she's going to talk about upcoming album, her relationship, anything the Kelseys have, pretty much anything to talk about. So Hakeem, your thoughts on them doing something major like this?
I think this is going to be big, but this is Taylor Swift, though. She does numbers just blinking. So when she comes there, it might break the internet for the white folks, though.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna break the internet. Go ahead, Hakeem. You're gonna bring the comment.
Yes, right. Modern Mind says, I think Khabib Johnson is just a worse version of Najee. Steelers got no offense, respectively. I might have to.
Yeah, they don't. Right now, they rebuilding too. And keeping in mind, they got Aaron Rodgers who's playing quarterback. So I don't know if the Steelers gonna even have a good season. That's Aaron Rodgers quarterback, but. So this does premiere this Wednesday, guys. So be on the lookout. So Travis Kelce podcast, New Heights, will be featuring the Swiftie, Taylor Swift. So a lot of people are tending to tune in. So this is actually going to break the internet. So be on the lookout, because we're going to do a reaction. I'll give you our takes on that. But shout out to her finally getting into podcasting. She do podcasting, forget it.
Well, yeah, it's a wrap.
It is a wrap. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody who's watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this Vertical Live Tuesday. Shout out to Monitoring Mind, the lovely Bobby Bryant's in the building. Shout out to Ashton Wynn, who came through on TikTok. Shout out to Zoe's also watching us right now on TikTok. And shout out to 72 people right now watching us on Wingo Live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Vertical Live Tuesday. Moving along to money. Money makes the world go round. Money makes our pockets fat. So Hakeem, we back to UFC. So Panama buy UFC US rights for $7.7 billion over the 7 years starting in 2026. Look, that when the fight is going to happen. So Panama is doing a negotiation and bought the right to $7.7 billion over the next 7 years, starting in 2026, ending in PPV and the ESPN deal. So that means, Hakeem, if you got a Panama subscription, you're going to be able to watch UFC. So Hakeem, your thoughts on that? And remember, keep in mind, they all going to the White House. Go right ahead.
Paramount has been very aggressive in the last couple of years to make it one of the most premium streaming services. This is just another notch on their belt. Dana White hitting a $7 billion flip is crazy. It is crazy. So the amount of people who's going to start subscribing to Paramount to go watch, this is going to, these people are going to make $100 billion plus over. So,
of course, heck yeah, because they're doing something that's very, very historical. A UFC fight at the White House, that is something not even that's unheard of. And Panama said, "Hey, I seen the opportunity, and let me go ahead and do a deal with them," and they did a deal. So it ends the pretty much the briefs when it comes to ESPN and also in pay-per-view. So shout out to Paramount. They doing their thing, man. Also, when it comes to money, Hakeem, why I need to ask you a question, because this actually did with Drake. Why do rappers do that? Why do they keep money in the safe? Please explain that. Tell me, what's the logic in that? Go right ahead. So Drake recently put out an Instagram post showing that he got money in his safe.
It's idiotic.
Where did they get that concept from? I know the drug dealers used to do it, and the drug lord, Pablo Escobar, Al Capone, and all those big time drug dealers, Frank Lucas, Mr. Untouchable, Nicky Barnes. What's your thoughts on that?
You want to know something? A lot of us who grew up in poverty still don't understand money, and this is clearly like a poverty mindset thing like that. This should be either in real estate, acquiring interest, invested in stocks and bonds. We are not financial advice, but when I see this just puts me back to, remember when guys used to do the money phone?
Yeah.
Same thing. And then you post it up on Instagram. And I hate when people, I read one comment was when somebody say, "Oh, if you hating, you probably broke. This should be motivation." Showing people money ain't motivation. It just makes it idiotic. And you know what I mean? And then inflation, the money's not worth, the American dollar's not worth what it was 10 years ago. It's penny.
Because of the inflation bringing the value of the dollar down. That's why I say you make a good point. To me, it would have been more oppressive if we had gold or bricks. That would have been more.
Now that,
because gold never appreciates.
Now
when you
that I say.
But he probably do have it, but he want to show the dollars like that. Like you said, that worth nothing. But it's kind of show you that Drake got so much money he don't know what to do with, especially with the aspect of the tour. He made like close to $100 million off the tour, so he's on a whole nother level. But if it's like gold or bricks, now we talking. Now you big dollars. And I don't know, I can't. If you ever go to Colombia, they gonna do, when you do our Pablo Escobar tour, they'll tell you that Pablo Escobar used to have gold or bricks inside a wall to the point you couldn't even find it. Not a vault, a wall. So his money would never appreciate. His money used to grow over value. So come on, Drake, get it together. But it is motivation, I can, because it shows you that this is tangible to get. Moving along to other financial news too. This one right here was pretty much went viral, and I want us to talk about this. This is one of the famous Dave Ramsey clip. So go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip.
What if you had no car payment, no credit card payments, no student loan payment? Would you work at the job you work at if you didn't have to pay payments? Would you tell them to take that job? And yeah, next time the boss comes in being a jerk, you could just start walking out. Where are you going? I don't have any payments. You see, Proverbs 22:7 in the Bible says the borrower is slave to the lender. You know why you feel trapped when you got a bunch of payments? Because you're trapped. That's why you feel trapped. The only difference was this was voluntary slavery. You signed up for it. I signed up for it. We were told that this is how you live. The little man can't get ahead. It takes money to make money. You're never going to have anything nice, so you might as well have some decent payments. This is ridiculous, people. Everybody else is getting rich, and you're helping them. You're working and working and working like a rat in a wheel, and you put yourself in the wheel. I did too. I've done so many stupid things with money, I can't even count them. I have a PhD in DUMB. Well, this show's about breaking free. This show's about no more chains. This show is about you taking back control of your destiny. This show is about believing and showing you exactly how, step by step, process by process, you can get your most powerful wealth-building tool back. It's called your income. And if you don't go get it back, it's going to be your fault, because I'm going to show you how. What if you had no car payment?
There you go, Hakeem. What is your thoughts on what he's saying when it comes to
That's why he's needed in this space. That's why we can't cancel Dave Ramsey out compared to Grant Cardone and all these other financial guys. Grant Cardone makes sense for a large majority of average people. Average people are not trying to become millionaires, but with his method, you can become a millionaire.
You can't. I use some of the Dave Ramsey method, and I got out of debt. I'm not gonna lie.
Even me, I've gotten out of debt too, just paying stuff off. The only really debt I got is student loans, and that's something that I'm going to aggressive. Once I do that, he is telling the truth. If I didn't have student loans, all these other, just a lot of other shit, I would tell my job to kick rocks.
Yep. Because the whole point, a lot of people are working. They're working into the aspect of paying off a significant amount of bill. They can't. They don't have the money to it. But the day that you're able to pay everything off, your mind shift. When you become debt free, your mind it stays in that area. Like I don't want to be in debt ever again. And you're gonna work your hardest to not be in debt, because it's hard when you are a slave to the lender. It is when you're a slave to the lender. Your mind, you can't focus. You're working to pay off something that is keeping you and make you have restless nights, arguments, fighting with yourself. It's just crazy. So that's why I say Dave is, like you said, Hakeem, he's very, very needed within this space. Shout out to him. I wanted to play that because I think that's our whole objective in life is to become debt free. That's the true power of wealth. When you become debt free, now you're able to use your money the right way and generate more money. Like what you see Dre with the money involved. Now when you're able to do all of that. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock each and time, like always. Shout out to Abi Wody that's in the building right now watching us on TikTok. Shout out to him, man. He's in the building. Thank you so much, Big Dog, for coming through, showing us love and support. He said, Cal Culture Radio, Governor Ron. Peace to the chat. Peace to you, Big Dog. And Hakeem say peace to you, too, as well. Shout out to Nephew that's also in the building. What up, twin? Right now watching us on IG, and also BK watching us on IG, and also I am totally watching us on IG. And shout out to Patrick also watching us on IG, and shout out to the 70 people right now watching us on Bingo Live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this lovely, fabulous Tuesday evening. Moving on to hip hop. So Hakeem, yep. NBA YoungBoy say, you already know, y'all Mayweather is pregnant in a new song. Go ahead. I can play that song real quick, and you can hear it from the lyrics real quick.
Pretty gotta make her get rid of it. This ain't the time. I told you no. Y'all pretty gotta make her get rid of it. This ain't the time. I told you no.
That's it, Hakeem. I showed that he mentioned in the song that she is pregnant. So Hakeem, your thoughts on him having another child?
It's just nasty, man. It's nasty. Like, didn't he just had his 13th child the other day? Yeah. Like black men need to understand, man, it's not about if you want to have that many kids, have it with one woman, but like that shit just don't make sense, bro.
If you have the money, then why? To me, if you have the money, why not? But we already know when it comes to these rappers, a lot of these rappers don't truly have money. It may seem like, but when you actually do the background check on some of these rappers, Hakeem, they be, bro, the amount of money they make is crazy.
No, it is, but it's just.
They might as well get a regular job.
But hear me out though. How can you find time to be with 13 kids, bro, in different houses?
So you went married with 13 kids with
That's
one
it.
woman.
Like you can manage it, you can mitigate that. How can you do that?
Good point. Oh yeah, Happy Wardy too. Like he said, "What's good, fam?"
What's good, Happy Wardy?
And he said, "Nah, I don't." He said, and he also said, "Nah, I don't agree with you, Hakeem." He said, "He don't agree with you."
You don't agree with me? Look what Nick Cannon was on somebody's show the other day where he was saying that if he knew what he knew now, he wouldn't have done it. He can't even like there's a lot of his kids who asking him to be there. He can't be there for all those kids. They're all in separate houses, fam. They're in separate houses. Kids are crying for him to come over. He has to be over at one house in one house. Man, you mitigate all that by having all your kids from one woman. You call it a day. You just go to one crib. Now get it. I granted, if you have 2 kids from 2 different people, you might be able to do it. But you got 13 from 5 or 6.
Well, the girls are allowing him to do it, so it's accountability on both sides of the spectrum. Moving along to other trending news. So Hakeem, Boosie finally responded to the plea deal case that he took upon when it came to the gun charge. Go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip.
My DM full. A lot of people in my DM tripping about my shows in September because I go for my plea August 26th, but that ain't how I go in Fed court. Once you take a plea, your sentencing ain't till 2-3 months after that. So I'm gonna be at every show, of course. I mean, pool party still going on. Still gonna be crazy. Link in the bio for the tickets. But all my fans across the world, it's just a plea that I'm doing on August 26th. That's it, baby. So that's what I wanted to let y'all know. All my shows coming up, I'm gonna be at all my shows that way.
And Hakeem also, Charleston White also respond to Boosie taking the plea deal.
Boosie going to jail! Oh, God is good. Oh, God is good. I keep telling y'all, street niggas ain't got no God. God do not look out for street niggas. Boosie really thought he wasn't going to jail for that pistol. I knew he was going. I just was waiting. I couldn't wait to celebrate. Say, boy, I can't wait till Boosie go to jail. Say, boy, I'm going to have me I'm gonna go live all day long when Boosie go to jail and let y'all request. I'm rubbing in Tootie raw face. Tootie, I told your ugly ass to leave me alone. I left your daddy alone, but you keep me fucking with it. I knew he was going to jail. So I just sat back. I'm finna make y'all ass cry when Boosie go to jail. I'm gonna celebrate like a motherfucker. Boosie going to jail. All that newborn baby. Boosie won't get to see that newborn baby till that baby be walking and talking. Boosie going to jail! I knew they were gonna get him. Boy, I was mad. I thought Boosie going to jail! I'm not bullshitting. I was mad the motherfucker. Boosie going to jail, y'all. Boosie going to jail. Boosie going to jail, and he ain't gonna tell. So he gotta go to jail. He won't tell. I'm so happy Boosie Boo going to jail, and I can nanny boo boo. Hey, this should be more content. I'm finna have content forever long as Boosie in jail. I'm gonna make fun of his mama. I'm gonna make fun of his new girlfriend that just had the baby. They gonna have to go breastfeed the baby in the visitation room. They gonna have to pump the milk. Say, Boosie, I got perfect attendance as a father. You done been to jail on Tootie, the Ivy little girl, Whoever ever know you don't went to jail on all your kids. You gotta be dumb and stupid. You should have snitched, Boosie. I love my kids so much, Boosie. I would have said that's his gun. That ain't mine. That's his gun. I'm not bullshitting. I was mad the motherfucker. Boosie going to jail, y'all. Boosie going to jail. Boosie going to jail.
I hear Charleston White talking about Boosie going to jail. So what is your thoughts?
Hey, he's crazy. He's kicking him while he's down.
But do you agree with Charleston White when he making the aspect of, when it comes to aspect of these street rappers, that they don't want to snitch, but instead they want to take plea deals and go to jail for something that they didn't even do? What's your thoughts on that?
Man, like it's crazy to see that like you get yourself into that situation, but then cry when somebody try to correct you.
Yes. Then the aspect of Boosie going to jail, as you can see, fans are praying for Boosie because they even though he say he's gonna perform show, his mind not really gonna be focused on the show. His mind gonna see that the amount of years he might spend in prison. Like you say, he is going back to jail because he took a plea. I thought him taking a plea that he's gonna be out from the system. You say no, Hakeem. You told me the other time. No, he's going in. So I think he is disappointed. Remember, you got to keep in mind too. Remember, he was building a whole different community with his family. Now he got to post. I don't know if he's going to continue to do that, but I think he might have to postpone that if he might end up going to jail. But Charleston White, he giving this guy no mercy at all. So we'll keep you guys posted on the aspect of Boosie going to jail. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Well, going to other news when it comes to music and also hip hop. I think J-Lo performed and a critter came on her dress. Go right ahead, Hakeem, play that clip. J-Lo do have a wonderful voice, man. She always did. So guys, people, y'all watch closely. You see that critter? So everybody's screaming because everybody can see. So there you have it, Hakeem. So a critter was crawling on her dress. A lot of people say it was staged. A lot of people believe it just happened naturally. But she wasn't freaked out. She still performed. What is your thoughts on that? I think it was amazing.
I think it was amazing too. I wouldn't think that she would have had that shit on her like that.
And she played it all really, really. She played it all really, really good. But Muslim women in the comment section, they would have screamed, they would have shouted, they would have cried. But she kept going. That's a true artist performance. Shout out to her. That was a really, really strong impact. Man, incredible. When it comes to other hip hop news, I can't get. There's a lot of hip hop news going on this week. So Denzel and A$AP Rocky movies about to get ready to drop with Spike Lee featuring Highest to Lowest. Go ahead, I can't play that clip.
I'm a fan. I was trying not to fan out and embarrass this man the whole time, you know?
You gotta keep it together.
I had to keep it together.
You got some new songs.
I'm a fan. I was trying not to fan out.
It's going to be featuring Denzel and also A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky, I believe, is his son in the movie, if I believe so. It's a movie that's about to get ready to draw. Right now, Denzel is on a movie tour. He's going to different around, telling people about the film and how it feels good to him to work with Spike Lee again, and also A$AP Rocky too, alongside with him. Because remember, A$AP is connected to Rihanna. So, Hakeem, your thoughts on A$AP Rocky being featured in this film?
Bruh, this is like the ultimate flex you can always do. You know what I mean? To get to do a movie with the king himself, I don't know what else.
Yep, and I think it's a good opportunity for A$AP Rocky. Proud of him. He doing big things. And Denzel too as well. I'm actually going to go see that film because it's been a while since I've seen Denzel and Spike Lee work together in a film ever since Malcolm X. And it was one more too. I forgot the other one they played too. He was a part of with Spike Lee. But it was just seeing them two great legends working together once again. I had to go and see this film. and I will keep you guys posted on how the film was. I will give you my little critique on the film. Other music news, because there's a lot, because we get into the fall season, so a lot of things about to get ready to drop, and that's including Taylor Swift album, a new album that's about to get pretty much released in October. Hakeem, go ahead, show that headline and show you that. I think that's the whole purpose of her doing our podcast, is to pretty much talk about upcoming music that's about to get ready to drop. The Swifties are going crazy because they've been waiting for a while for her to come out with an album. And the album will call The Life of a Showgirl. Will be released around October. So, Hakeem, your thoughts on Taylor Swift about to get ready to drop an album?
Hey, man, I'm not too much of a fan, but I know she's not playing no game.
Yeah, she's not. Taylor Swift is on a whole nother spectrum and a whole nother bracket. She's about to do something extraordinary. She's about to get ready to do podcast with her boyfriend, and also she's about to get ready to drop an album this coming October. So, guys, be on the lookout for that. Taylor Swift is about to Swift all over the place, and she also going to be at the Chiefs game, because, football is about to get ready to start. Her boyfriend is one of the Chiefs players. Moving along, Hakeem, last topic when it comes to hip-hop news, Hakeem. So, King Yella was doing an interview. He was drinking so much he passed out. Go ahead, play that clip.
Tory Lanez video actually came out where you can kind of see the whole situation of him actually getting stabbed. Have you had a chance to check it out?
I didn't see him get stabbed.
Let me find it for you.
A whole bottle of Crown, bro.
Okay, here it is.
Dang.
He's getting stabbed right now.
Oh. I don't know. He's stabbing the shit out of his ass. He's stabbing the shit out of his ass.
Good.
Yeah, that came out, man. That was pretty gruesome right there.
Man, that shit crazy.
What's your thoughts on the video?
Well,
wow. Good.
What? You good?
Tory Lanez.
And Hakeem, these guys are dealing with pain. Your thoughts on King Yella passing out?
Bro, that shit crazy, bro.
I just want to show that, because it show you that a lot of these rappers, a lot of these men out here are dealing with pain. Pain. You never know what's on an individual going through. Remember, he drank a whole bottle of Crown while at the interview.
Which is crazy, bro.
Yeah, pray for he is fine, but prayerfully he seek the help that he needs to get his mind on straight. But remember, King Yella seen a lot when it came to aspect of the streets. So, it was I didn't want people to see that. That show you that black men are going through. I will always say, check up on your loved ones. Just have a conversation with them. See what their mind is at. Talk to them. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody watching all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this Vertical Live Tuesday. So, before we go to the main topic on today's show, Hakeem, let's go ahead and talk about Sha'Carri Richardson. Finally spoke about the whole aspect of the domestic violence at the airport. Go right ahead, play that clip.
Y'all, it's Sha'Carri, and more than anything, definitely a lot of self-reflection, a lot of understanding of not only putting myself in a compromised situation, but somebody that I have a deep care and appreciation for as well is something that holding myself accountable. I see myself, I'm taking this time to not only see myself, but get myself a certain level of help that overall is going to reflect who I truly am in my heart and my spirit, and not allowing this moment, but accepting this moment to be more. And so my only thing is I want to be more, not even just for myself, for my family, for my fans, and overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to run. Y'all, it's Sha'Carri, and more than anything, away. But not refuse to run, but I refuse to run away, but face everything that comes to me head on, because everything on the other side is greater, but you got to go through in order to get there. So I'm Sha'Carri, y'all. I appreciate y'all, and one love, much love, and y'all be blessed. And away,
I don't.
but not refuse to run, but I refuse to run away, but face everything.
Now I don't have the Breakfast Club clips of Charlamagne the guy was talking to Laura LaRosa about the aspect of how it is a double standard when it comes to man and woman. It was a man, people online would have been degrading that man, putting that man all the way down, crucifying that man. But when there's a woman, it seems like women get slapped on the wrist. So Hakeem, your thoughts on Charlamagne the God comment on the Breakfast Club about that, and also her Sha'Carri Richardson pretty much explain the whole aspect of what transpired at the airport.
I don't think she is taking accountability. Not once did she apologize for what she did to the guy. You know what I mean? I think she still brought it to herself, but not addressing that you can't do these type of things, and I think it goes along, but there's an ego to this thing. You know what I mean? She still has a lot of growing up to do. So I don't really take the apology as being sincere.
Me either. It seemed like there's no form of accountability. That was a slap on the wrist. If it was a man would totally got derailed. Everybody online said put him in jail, put him underneath the jail system. It would have been crazy. But since it's a woman, it's a slap on the wrist, and it's like, okay, she could go back running at the Olympics again. At some point, it got to be accountability for some of these women and some of the action they're doing, especially when it comes to domestic violence. Do not put your hands on any man, ladies. Don't do it. Stay away from me. I have a form of disagreement. Walk away, cool down, and come back together again. And same thing with the man. Don't constantly ease the woman on to the point that she feel like she gotta hit you or punch you. Nah, we ain't doing that. We gotta do things differently outside of here. Lucky for her, she was charged, but later I don't know if that case has been dismissed yet. But we'll keep you guys posted on that. But you're a celebrity. You gotta walk different. When you got the spotlight on you, you shouldn't be doing stuff like that, because there are women, little girls that are looking up to you, and they're gonna think it's okay to do that, put their hands on men. Main topic on today's show, Hakeem. So Ari Lennox talks about her situation with Martin Lawrence joke about Pam on the Martin Lawrence show. You already know. But Hakeem, play that first slide first, and then play the second one.
And happily,
Play the
y'all
first
off
slide first.
in the
Second one.
process. The thing that pissed me off about
that one.
Martin was how much he would go on Pam. Like, I know, like, and this is coming from a girl who I love me a good, like, joking movie, and it even when the joking movie is like, damn, like, that was fucked up, like, you know, I'm not like too woke or something is what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm honestly not, I'm problematic. I'm pretty problematic, low key. But my point is that there are some things where I draw the line and it just bothered me, or like, I don't know. It's like Pam was so beautiful and so fine. And I just feel like growing up as a chocolate girl, like, I don't even know if I was able to understand the greatness of Pam because of the light that I feel like I was being fed. You know what I'm saying? The thing that pissed me off about Martin was how much he would go on Pam.
If I had ill intent, I would have came on here with a PowerPoint presentation that backs my claims on the types of jokes, and I meant no harm to them. Jokes was wild, and I don't say any of this with any desire to rewrite history. Those actors and actresses are legends, and I meant no harm to them. I don't need any army of people defending me or agreeing with me. That has always been a rare occurrence for me. But I feel amazing in knowing that I will validate myself and my feelings before I look to you or yours. I'm also aware that people have been called worse things by people they love and by their enemies. So maybe their experience with Martin was special and therapeutic and unique to them. I never was a fan of roasting, period, as I am a very sensitive and I will for sure drag somebody you to speak my mind and happily.
So here's the thing, I came a lot of people say, hey, because you know we are Martin Lawrence fans, especially growing up in the 90s. The Martin Lawrence show was very hilarious. One of the top sitcom comedic show of all times. Now the ridicule that she's saying is because of the aspect of Pam. Remember, Pam was very dark skinned. Marty used to say she used to have BBBs. But keep in mind too, Marty used to go in on Pam and also Gina as well, who is light skinned. So a lot of people say there's a lot of colorism that's involved in that aspect as well. Do you think Ari is going too far left in her comment that she's making when it comes to aspect of Martin Lawrence and Pam?
Yes, I think it has a lot to do with her. I think she probably sees herself as Pam. But this is jokes from 30 years ago, for heaven's sakes. These are jokes from 30 years ago.
But those do stick, especially if you could relate to the woman. She probably see herself, like you said, as Pam, which is a good breakdown. But go ahead.
Lord Jesus Christ, but man, like, it's not that serious. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, especially for dark skinned black women, it's very very serious. They're very insecure when it comes to they're very sensitive when it comes to aspect of their hair. This is why I always tell black women they're beautiful, dark skinned women they're beautiful. They're lovely because remember growing up, it was not that many image of them, especially that type of dark skinned women on television. So when they see one, especially like Pam, who is gorgeous, very fit. To me, I think she was a better looking one than Gina. She's seeing herself in Pam, like you stated. And it's a sensitive topic, but I think a lot of dark skinned women can relate,
Uh,
especially African American women.
yeah,
Go
I get
ahead.
where you're coming from, though. I do think like it's just a lot of it is just like I get it if somebody was saying that today, but this is from 30 years ago. These are jokes. These are just jokes. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's why I say we're in a very sensitive time where everybody makes some shit about them. They can't attack nothing now, so they go back to things that happened back in the days. Because people are not making jokes anymore. Comedy is not as funny because everybody need to go over your jokes first before you get back. Like something 30 years ago and you apply it to yourself, it's really a mental thing. Like you really need to go seek therapy. And I know she's in therapy, but seek some help.
Mm. Ladies, let us know what you think in the comments. I'm really interested about women, what they really think about. There's some women in the comment they could relate to what she's saying. Other people in the comments, there's some other women that saying, hey, like you, she's going too far left. It's just jokes and she's being too sensitive. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Moving along to other trending news, Hakeem. So, Erica Banks responded to Carl, claiming that he paid for a BBL. Go ahead, Hakeem, play that. Yeah.
When you heard that, what was your first thoughts when you heard that?
My first thought was, okay, this is an interesting topic to bring up. But yeah, so here's the thing. He did help me per se, but let's be transparent.
Yeah.
He loaned me $5,000 of it. The total cost was $20,000. So he loaned me $5,000.
So he pitched in.
Yes. And I paid him back the $5,000. Okay, within the course of I think 2 months. So technically, yeah, he helped, but that ain't the story that he spun. So
when you heard that, what was your first thoughts when you heard that?
My first thought was, okay, this is an interesting topic to bring up. But yeah, so here's the thing. Because I saw the interview. I know that he mentioned that I wanted to be like this certain person so bad that I wanted to beef with him.
Right.
So let's address that. Carl is a man in his 40s with kids. Okay, he's a grown man. So even using the word beef as a grown
is embarrassing. Okay, so let me clarify. There was never a beef between me and Carl. I decided to part ways again because he does not know how to conduct business. He is controlling. He is a liar. He does not take care of his artists. Okay? And who wants to sit around and deal with it? You know what I'm saying? So it was never a beef. I just respect myself enough to not deal with bull. Okay? I work too hard. You know what I'm saying? So we would bump heads because he couldn't control me. And, you know, if you know me, you know I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do, whatever that is. And at the beginning, I had a lot of respect for him until I realized, because I saw the interview, I know that he mentioned that I wanted to be like this certain person so bad that I wanted to beef with him.
Right.
So let's address that.
Did you ever push her to be like a sex symbol, or is that
There you go.
where she
We
wanted
don't
to
have to
go
go
with?
that. We don't have to go that far. Hakeem, you can stop it there. But it shows you. So Hakeem, your thoughts on him allegedly paying for a BBL, and also that he's claiming that she wanted to be like. She didn't want to say the artist's name, but pretty much Megan Thee Stallion. Go right ahead.
I definitely believe they try to model her after Megan. I definitely
Of
believe that
course,
he
he did.
paid for the BBL because what money she had, we don't know her.
Correct.
Like who are like, and no disrespect to her, but like on some G shit, like who are you? Like, am I making sense here?
Yeah, you making
Like,
sense. Nobody know who she
yeah,
truly is. No,
who are,
nobody know. He's the one that's bringing in the money. Yeah, people fail to realize a lot of these guys are putting money investment into you because they're gonna see they're gonna get return on their
yeah.
investment.
So now she did the same thing that Megan did. A lot of these people, when they get to a certain point, they want to leave the guy who put them on and want a criminal. I don't think that's right. Even if the business wasn't too good, you know what I mean. I'm always tell people like, hey, you signed that contract, man. You got to deal with it.
Yep. She did, so she got to deal with it. So at the end of the day, he wanna get the return on his investment. So if you invest 5K, 20K, don't matter on your body, you gonna say, okay, I want the return on that. You got to go out there, you got to perform, you got to do what you got to do. So at the end of the day, I think he was kind of pretty much. This is my opinion. He was trying to make her like Megan Thee Stallion, like you stated, and to get her some form of visibility, which he did. So now everybody's talking about Erica Banks all over the sign. So he did what he's supposed to do. So I don't know what the whole aspect of her beefing with him, but I'm still doing research because I think the whole thing she's saying that some of the stuff he's saying was in that interview. We don't have to play it. That it was like false. Well, let's see how that go. Going on to other trending news, I came to Fat Boy. I know you know who he is.
Yes, I
Fat
see.
Boy. Recently talks about how he been sober for 4 months of no alcohol. Thank God. Go ahead, I can't play that clip.
I've been sober 4 months, man. And I just want to thank God, bro, because without him, nothing would be possible, you know? Like, drinking that liquor, bro, my body still fucked up off that shit, you know? Going down the wrong path of destruction, you know? Drinking that liquor, bro. Drinking that alcohol, you know what I mean? Like, and I wasn't doing it just to have fun. I was doing it just to drink, just because I wanted it, you know? So it's like, I thank God, man, like, you know what I'm saying, that I'm not drinking no more because that shit was leading me down destruction. Like, my kidneys was hurting, my side would hurt, and I was feeling I would still drink, you know? I would still drink. I would still drink. I would still drink. I was just, you know, going down a miserable road that God ain't want me to go down, so he put a halt. He stopped me. He was like, Tariq, you're not gonna drink no more, you're done. And just like that, I stopped drinking, you know what I'm saying? So I did it, you know, 4 months. No alcohol, no liquor, not a stick, not a sip, you know. It has been in my body for 4 months. Proud of myself, man. Like, and I hope you are too. I've been sober 4 months, man.
I love it. I love it. And I'm glad we're able to show this so people that are dealing with alcoholism, they know that you can't overcome. Anything is possible. But Hakeem, your thoughts on Fat Boy overcoming alcohol?
Praise to that young brother, man. You know, when you get into this industry, you can lead yourself into a bad thing. You know what I mean? So it's good that he caught himself before it got too bad. And a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Like, look what just happened to King Yella.
King Yella, yeah, exactly.
The dude fell out. The dude freaking fell out in the midst of drinking.
And one thing people fail to realize what haunts the black man is gambling, drugs, and alcohol. That's all the 3 top addiction black men tend to face. It's not even sex. Those are the 3 top.
Yeah.
Gambling, drugs, and alcohol.
Definitely.
Look it up, folks. So every time you see a black man overcome a small win, especially when there's alcohol, you got to get kudos to him. Moving along to other trending news, Hakeem. So a Detroit rapper, Big Hayes, say Tesla shut down his car so he can receive a cease and desist letter. Go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip. And if that's true, that's scary. If that's true, that's scary. Go ahead, play that clip.
Nigga, I'm in the middle of traffic, bro. Would you look at this shit, bro? Look. I can't. Everything is locked. Cybertruck deactivated. Look at this shit, bro. Cars all on the side of me, bro. What the fuck? Bro, I gotta call a Tesla, bro. What the fuck? Bro. Like, what the fuck? I can't move the car, bro. I'm stranded as fuck. Hell no, bro. Fuck. Nigga, I'm in the middle of... Bruh. After my Cybertruck got deactivated, bro, they just stranded me. I go home and check the mail. Look what the fuck I got in the mail, bro. Read this shit, dog. Like, this gotta be some type of illegal, bro. Like, what the fuck? Bruh. After my Cybertruck got deactivated, bro, they just stranded me. I go home.
So, it is true that Tesla shut down his car so he could receive a cease and desist letter. Hakeem, what's your thoughts on that? Because I keep telling y'all, we live in dangerous times. Go ahead.
I don't like that. More and more makes me just want to buy old cars. Like, if you can control my vehicle like that at any given time, no.
Because all these computerized cars, remember I keep saying there's someone else operating that car for you. It's not you doing it. Someone behind is doing it. So if they want to shut off your car, you can't go anywhere, and they say, hey, you got to receive this letter. It is crazy. But you got to keep in mind, too, Hakeem, older cars, they're trying to get them off the market. They're forcing people to get electric cars. So that's the new thing. They're forcing people to get it. They're taking all these old cars off the market. If you have an old car like from the 90s, those are like collective items. You rarely gonna find them. Most of the cars out today are electric, and that's scary. That I ain't gonna lie, that's scary. That you going somewhere, your car shut off because you got to receive a cease and desist letter from the. That's crazy. I had to talk about this. I couldn't believe it. So, but if it is true that really happened, that is crazy. Moving along to other trending news, Hakeem. So Angela Yee talks about how Diddy filed a $100 million defamation lawsuit over the sexual assault. Go ahead.
Diddy is filing a $100 million defamation lawsuit now.
Right.
And these are over what he says are fabricated sexual assault claims. He is suing News Nation and 2 individuals for defamation. He says they orchestrated a calculated smear campaign. Now, according to Diddy, this case is against Courtney Burgess, Ariel Mitchell, and Nexstar Media that operates News Nation. And it's about the defendants' willful schemes to fabricate and broadcast outrageous lies concerning Mr. Combs and leverage those falsehoods to enrich themselves, gain social media fame, promote their brands, strip Mr. Combs of his reputation and livelihood, and jeopardize his right to a fair trial, according to the document.
I believe it.
Yes, according to this, Courtney Burgess falsely claimed that he possessed videos of Mr. Combs involved in sexual assault of celebrities and minors, and then News Nation recklessly repeated and amplified these lies as if they were true. According to this document, Diddy is filing a $100 million defamation lawsuit now.
Right.
And these are over what he says are fabricated sexual assault claims. They said that supported allegations that Diddy raped a woman in March of 2018, but no such report exists. And the actual police report filed by her client accused 2 white men, not Diddy.
Wow. See?
So he's seeking a jury trial and he wants damages of no less than $100 million.
That's right.
This could all turn around, huh?
That's right.
They said that supported allegations that Diddy raped a woman in March of 2018, but no such report.
Trying to turn everything around to his favor once again. See, people thought he lost money. It seems like he's going to gain money off this trial.
Yeah, he's coming back with a vengeance, but damn, bro, like, look how much he lost. You feel me?
Well, he's going to gain back. If he paid $80 million to beat this trial, now he's getting back $100 million. So he just got additional $20 million back.
It's crazy.
Sometimes you gotta lose money to gain money, and Diddy's mind is gonna come back with that savagery, and he's not gonna play at all. He's gonna come back with that savage rage in his heart. I think that's why they don't want him to come out. Think about it. That's the reason why they don't want him to come out, because they knew he was gonna cause trouble before his sentencing day on October 3rd. But we will keep you guys informed of that as well. And as you can see, Diddy's bail is still being denied. I don't even think he's going to fight for it at this point. Now he's going out to the networks, and podcasters are next too. So that's why I told people you got to be careful the type of information you put out there. And as you can see, every time we do coverage here, we make sure to give you guys the sources we're getting it from. Moving along, Hakeem, this is also heartbreaking news. Remember that show, What's Happening? Yeah. 1970 show, man. That show was a classic. Daniel Spencer has passed away from cancer at the age of 60. So, Hakeem, your thoughts of her passing away? Some people don't remember her.
What is the matter with you coming in this house, young? Is Mama home? Can't you see I'm on the telephone? Listen, when you walk into a house and you see a person on their telephone, you don't come in shouting, "Is Mama home?"
What is the matter? Shout out to her. Let her rest easy. She was one of the hit stars on What's Happening.
Hey, man.
Hakeem, your thoughts of her passing away?
Hey, man, it's just letting us know that, bro, we getting older. I used to watch her growing up, and God bless her. God bless her family. I hope she didn't suffer. You know what I mean? And these are the
our family was by her side as she's passed away. So her family was there the whole time.
You know what I mean? These are the type of people, you know what I mean, we love. And, you know, and we just be like, man, like, you know what I mean?
I never salute to her, man. She aged beautifully, too. She aged beautifully. And I always wondered, I was like, what happened to her? A lot of these stars, but a lot of them are gone. Some of them retired. Some of them don't even want to be in the spotlight. But for her, she was one of the hit stars. I remember I'm like you, I remember watching her all the time. What's Happening? I used to watch that show all the time in the morning. And then now is one of the hit stars is gone. We really that old, man.
Yep.
Last time we on today's show, so remember we were talking about Devontae Davis, defensive violence charge. It has been dropped. The case has been dropped. The defendant declined to prosecute. So Devontae Davis got another win from the woman that was claiming that he domestically assaulted her. She dropped the charge. She don't want to do it, and
They need to start.
What's your thoughts on this? You see how women always pull back?
Yeah.
But what's your thoughts
They
on
need
it?
to just start prosecuting these people, like for just making falsified information. Like this shit should not be like. This shit should not be like it. Like for you to be, you know what I mean, doing what you're doing. Like you need to go to jail. You need to go to jail.
So you think it was falsified? You think the girl lied?
Yeah, automatic. Like on some weird shit. You feel what I'm saying?
But remember this happened this year on July 10th after the victim claimed and told the royal police that he struck her during Father's Day dispute. She claimed the incident occurred while David was picking up his child. and then verbally escalating, he put his hands on her. But you don't think this has something to do with fear?
Nah, I don't think it has something to do with fear, but I do think, like, I look at it from a perspective like, yo, if you put your baby's father in jail, how you gonna get the money?
Well, he did. Remember, we did talk about it. He did claim that he is going to take a break from boxing.
This is what I'm trying to say. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't want women to think that we're unsensitive about stuff like this. Like, yo, but she just dropped the case, and me and you talked about this years ago. If these guys are really doing what they're doing, man, put these people in jail. Don't care. But if you know it's not true and you still want to try to get a bag off him, come on, bro. Let's get serious.
Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, shout out to everybody that was watching us all across the board: Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Make sure you follow. So very important for you guys to follow so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to those right now watching us on Rumble and also at TikTok. Bingo Live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Vertical Live Tuesday. Guys, also very important that you go to KL Culture Radio description. In the description where you can find a KL Culture Radio store where we have all the KL Culture Radio merch, t-shirt, hat, coffee mug, you name it. It's all in the KL Culture Radio store, and also it's on top of the chat as well. Make sure to go to KL Culture Radio Community Post or Community tab on YouTube, that is, where you'll find important information like our achievements and also any important news, and also President King new book, Black Raising Kings, and also Black Love as well. That's out now. So guys, go ahead, cop yourself a copy, and also his album is out now too as well. So go over there, listen to it, and tell them that Ronnie Ron, aka the Governor, brought you guys over there. Shout out to Abby Wood that was in the building, the lovely Bobby Bryant who also in the building. Monitoring Mind was also in the building. Distant 170 was also in the building. Shout out to the 70 people right now watching us on Bingo Live. Shout out to you guys, on Nephew watching us on Instagram, Patrick watching us on Instagram, and shout out to all you other guys watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this Vertical Live Tuesday. We will see you guys tomorrow, same time. Over and out.